Yeah,
I
right.
cried,
You
but
cried, you complained, yo. One of the craziest things about going on a trip with a couple is like the fighting, bro. Like I don't know how many of y'all actually fight while you're going on a trip, but we fought a lot this trip for
yeah.
like 3 days. But I think it's great because I think like one of the things that build relationships is like the fights and how you get through the fights and how you're still able to have fun at the end of the day.
The funniest part is, remember how we never used to fight before? Like, we didn't have fights, but then I realized it's because we're not doing things. And now when we start doing things, the shit comes up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But also like we're more comfortable with each other, right? So like sometimes there's like a little tension built up because we don't want to annoy the shit out of each other too much. So while we were climbing up the mountain, like you what the fucking thing about me is that when I start something, I really need to finish it. You know what I'm saying? Like no matter what it is, I kind of feel
But
like
you
I need to
have to
finish
think
it.
about it in advance. The thing that happened is that you don't go on a trial of 3 miles at 7 p.m. when the sunset is in 1 hour. You know what I mean? Like, it's ridiculous. You know you're not going to be able to make it. So when we went there, I
Yeah.
thought we
So
just
why did
gonna,
we even start?
because I thought we just gonna get to like one of the middle points, take pictures there, and then go down. I didn't know you wanted to do the whole fucking thing because I
Nah,
knew it's gonna
I
be
for
too
sure want to know.
dark.
I mean, my
You never
thing,
communicated it.
yeah, we never. I mean,
I mean, I never communicated it either.
exactly. I mean, I was under the impression that we're gonna make it to the top. That being said, I was aware of the time restraint, so I was like, either we have to hike faster, or we just kind of cut our losses and kind of go back. My thing was that when we were mid through the trial, right, we were going up and we were mid hiking. Like you were so exhausted. I was honestly exhausted too, but I really wanted to finish. And there's always people coming down off the trail when you're hiking. I love that about hiking, bro, because you could always ask people like, "Yo, how far till the next peak?" So we were asking them. They're like, "It's like another 20 more miles," and every single person was like, "Yo,
Minutes.
20 more minutes. Sorry, 20 more miles,
That was
20 more minutes." And every single person that we came across was telling me like, "Yo, just stick through it. It's the view is worth it. Just stick through it." Even though I knew it was going to sunset in like 45, 50 minutes. And I'm like, we have 20 minutes to get up there, and then we have like an hour and a half to get down. So I was like, so, we stopped and we had like a little fight or whatever, right? Like you were like,
yeah.
well,
Because
you were exhausted and you were like, yo, babe, like you were trying to tell me calmly, like, let's go
no,
back
so
down.
like I wasn't exhausted at that point. I got exhausted later on, but at that point I was trying to tell you, as you saying, like I was complaining. I wasn't complaining. I was just like aware of the fact that it's gonna get dark, and it was just scary to go down the mountain through the rocks in a darkness.
Yeah.
Like,
And
it's risky, and I didn't want to, like, none of us get injured or something like that. I was like, that's not gonna be fun at all.
mm-hmm.
And like, knowing myself, I always get injured like everywhere. I'm like the first person to get injured, so I was like, motherfucker, I'm definitely gonna get some shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna fall or like twist my knee again or something. And that's why I was like scared, because I was like, what if it's gonna be that dark and like we get lost, a bunch of
Mm-hmm.
things.
Yeah, no, I understood that. I mean, you were telling I don't think you were complaining. I think you were telling it to me calmly. I just think that I was like, damn, bro, we're so close. I was definitely stubborn. I knew in my head I was like being stubborn. That's why I was like, let's go back. And then you were like, nah, fuck it, let's push forward. And like that dynamic really kind of helped because we both just kept pushing forward. And then you got really
And
exhausted.
then I was that exhausted. I thought I'm gonna have a heart attack. I swear to God.
Yeah, I mean, I was so
Let's
tired
mention the
too.
fact that we did not have no fucking water.
Oh yeah. Last time we went hiking, we brought like jugs of water, like huge jugs of
And
water.
wines.
And we had wine, we had a bunch of shit, and we were smoking. I don't even know how we made the first climb. The first climb was way harder, but this second climb out here in the Pocono Mountains, right? We only had a bottle of water and half a bottle of water.
The one that is like what, 2 ounce, like 4 ounce.
What, it doesn't matter. We had half a fucking bottle of water, and we were just literally just sipping it on the way up. And you didn't have
mind you,
boots or
it was-
anything. You literally had booty shorts
booty shorts, the jeans ones, they
And
were mad
sneakers.
uncomfortable, and sneakers,
and
my
long ass
whole-
nails.
and long ass nails.
Show-
And the
show the nails,
funniest
show the
part,
camera.
show my nails. And the
Exactly.
funniest part also is that it was 85 fucking degrees outside, mad humid.
Mhm.
Like, you already hide from it.
Mhm.
I'm not,
You were hot. You were stressed out. You were like, "Fuck! I don't know if we're gonna make it down before the sunset because it's gonna be really dark." I have nails on. I'm not trying to climb down shit and break a nail. I'm exhausted. I have no water, right? And in my head, I'm like, yo, this is so stressful. This is so fucking hard to do right now. And we're like arguing and like we have like tension and shit. And we put ourselves in like the hardest position and we were still able to make it up there and push through all that. And I swear to God, like when we got up there, like I felt like everything kind of melted away a little
The
bit.
view was worth it. I just wish, like, the only thing I'm sad about is that we didn't have enough time to spend over there and like literally just sit down.
Yeah, because we
had to go down right away. It was literally sunset. You can like maybe show the videos on the screen for the podcast
yeah.
that I took of you, and there is literally a sunset.
Yeah,
You
I mean,
know?
we got to the top on the sunset, and we had like literally like not even. We had like 3 minutes,
3 minutes, and then we're like,
and then we're like,
"Go
we have to
down,
run
go
down because we saw the
Yeah,
sunset.
because we were on the top at 8, and the sunset was exactly at 8 o'clock.
Mhm.
So like, and we have an hour and a half to go down. And we made it in 1 hour. We made it out from the woods at 9 o'clock but then by the last 15-20 minutes, it was so fucking dark. I couldn't see shit.
Mhm.
We had to turn on our flashlights, both of us. And I was so thirsty. I thought I'm going to faint. I literally told you, babe, I was like, babe, I'm about to faint right now. It's crazy.
So how did you feel like that? Do you feel like that one little moment like really built our like helped our relationship?
I feel like at that point, when we were going up, I was ready to give up like everything in myself. I was like, I'm just gonna die. Like this, I hate cardio. You know that. I hate cardio. I try to push myself in a gym, but like that cardio is like the hardest thing because it's hard and like you have to keep going up and stuff like
Mhm.
that. But then like when we got down to the car, those endorphins that you get endorphins, I'm sorry, after like you work out and stuff like that, it's just crazy because you're like, damn, I achieved something that I thought I would never achieve.
Mhm.
And especially physically and especially like through the relationship as well, like we still didn't break
Mhm.
up.
That's what I was gonna say. Like imagine like I feel like because we went through something that was really not even just like it was not like an emotional argument. It was more like a physical thing, right? We were going through like a lot of physical roughness, physical stress put on ourselves,
And your stubbornness.
and my stubbornness. Yeah, that that definitely added to it. But like I said, like I just really like finishing things, and the fact that we finished things, I feel like it just made us a lot stronger. And not only just did it make us stronger, it made us a lot more grateful for like being able to get through it, and also grateful for just water because we had like no water on the way down.
And then the funniest part, we were like, drive to the first gas station. And the first gas station was like 15-20 minutes away. And then we literally ran in. We bought all the
I
fucking
felt like I
water,
was gonna
sodas,
faint.
Gatorade.
I felt like I was gonna faint. All right, so after the whole hiking thing, I think that really did build our relationship
I
up
think
a lot
that
more.